Hello, welcome to RMU Backstage, our arts and entertainment show here on RMU-TV. I'm Aaron Fryer.
And I'm Nate Kingston, and we have a great show for you today, so let's get right into it. First off, we have the Super Bowl happen this past Sunday. Big game.
Yeah, big game.
But something
rip
more.
The birds.
Yeah, rip the birds. Anyway, big thing happened. Rihanna performed at the halftime show.
She did indeed perform at the halftime show. And I think that, honestly, this was probably one of my more preferred Super Bowl halftime shows in recent memories. It didn't beat like last year's.
Oh yeah, because they had all the hip hop icons.
Yeah, and they had like just the set last year was that amazing. But even then, the set this year is not bad. It's like a Super Smash Bros. Looking thing.
Oh yeah, the elevated platforms that were used with the Skycam wires actually, which is interesting.
Yeah, but even then, like that being said, the performance was also amazing. Like she played a lot of her hit songs, a lot of her big ones. Disturbia is the only one that I missed out on, though.
I know she played Umbrella, Diamonds, and another 10 other songs with those two.
Fell in Love in a Hopeless Place.
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, honestly, she served.
She served. And I think the dancers are really cool, but the big thing everyone's talking about is she's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Yeah.
She is pregnant. They always have like a surprise guest all the time for like a Super Bowl performer. This time her surprise guest was her baby.
Oh, really?
So, yep.
Oh, dang.
Or baby
crazy.
to come, I should say.
Yes. And that was revealed actually right after the Super Bowl. And I believe actually that halftime show got the most views out of than the entire game.
Yeah, the entire game.
There were more people tuning in for this halftime show than there were in this entire game.
Oh, exactly.
Yep.
Now, going over to our favorite ads that happened in this year. There's a lot of great ads that happened in this Super Bowl. If you were just tuning in for the ads, you might have had a good time. One of my favorites was the Popcorners Breaking Bad ad.
You always got to love it when they bring back Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul.
Exactly.
To,
I mean, why wouldn't you?
They're iconic characters, and they also brought Raymond Cruz back to take on Tuco, which, you know, you can't go wrong with that.
You cannot go wrong. I will say they kept it pretty PG.
Yeah,
they did. I mean, which is good.
Yeah, but it was a nice one. It's a good callback. Kind of a cash grab, but you know, it's an entertaining cash grab.
It's Popcorners. Another one I loved was the Busch Light commercial. They did one with Sarah McLachlan.
Yes.
You know, with for 5 cents a day, you can help this animal when it was a wolf, and it's a beer ad.
Yeah, the beer ads and the like car ads were extremely competitive. We also saw 2 ads from T-Mobile, one with Bradley Cooper and his mom that was pretty entertaining, and then one with John Travolta singing a Grease song. You know.
Oh yeah, which is just great.
Yeah, it's just fun. Like the theme of this one was more just like fun stuff, and I don't think anyone really. The production values were a bit less, but nobody tried to blow it out of the water. There were like standouts like previous years, but they were entertaining.
Yeah. Now I know that one of the biggest ads that happened was the Tubi ad.
Yes.
It was right at the beginning of the whole broadcast, and they bamboozled everybody. They had families arguing all over the nation because Tubi made it seem like someone touched the remote and started going through to pick a movie.
And if you want to get somebody to talk about your product, that's a way to do it.
Exactly.
That is iconic. That will be talked about as the commercial from this year. I don't know if you saw it, but there was actually like a Reddit post that said a couple broke up over this.
Over an ad.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, who can say that?
Yeah, an obscure reaction. Exactly.
Anyway, going on to other things that happened to the Super Bowl, we had some Super Bowl trailers drop, which were huge. Obviously, one of the big ones would be you had Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the 5th Indiana Jones movie, which I guess we need.
Yeah, but times that by 2, and you get Fast and Furious 10.
Oh yeah, Fast and Furious 10, Fast X.
We're talking about family, and then of course we also got 2 big superhero movies with The Flash and Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh yes, that's huge. Very huge movies. Also, another movie that I'm very psyched to see coming up is going to be Creed 3.
Yes.
The 3rd Creed movie.
That was also in there.
Directed by Michael Jordan with Jonathan Majors in it, so I think it's going to be really good.
And then I have to mention this. There was a Mario movie like teaser there where they took the old Mario theme song and put it into like their plumbing.
Oh yeah, it was like a fake ad for their business.
For their business, and that was really clever. I'd say that also one of the highlights out of the trailers that we saw was taking it back to the Flash. Michael Keaton is back as Batman.
Yes, the '89 Batman is back. Tim Burton's Batman is back.
Yep. And then also another commercial that we saw during there, I think that played in the Super Bowl many times, was Animal Control.
Yes, a new sitcom.
Yes, it's a new sitcom. It's coming to TV soon, and I know Joel McHale is actually
starring Joel McHale is coming as Frank. I don't know, a bunch. It's basically about a local animal control workers. Their lives are kind of complicated by the fact that you know, they thought it's going to be pretty easy. It's just going to be dogs, but it's not just dogs and cats. There's a whole lot more.
Yeah, and I mean, Joel McHale, basically I know him from Community fame, and he's just a funny guy. Really like, straight up, I think it's looking like it could potentially be like a successor to shows of that like nature.
Oh yeah, plus first episode comes out tonight and every Thursday coming up after that, so you got to tune in tonight to keep going on.
Yep.
Next thing we got up, Ant-Man. The Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is coming out tomorrow.
And you know what's the most jarring thing about it is that it is the second Marvel movie to get a rotten score.
Yes, it's the second worst compared to
Eternals,
which got a 47%. It has a 53% as of right now.
Yeah, and that honestly, I'd hate to say it, but I wasn't really surprised to see that.
I was really hoping it would have a better score, but we'll see what audiences say after tonight.
And now, a animated movie that's getting a live action is How to Train Your Dragon, which is like the DreamWorks, the trilogy. And honestly, I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know how to feel about it either. I know it's in the works. I don't know who's going to be playing Hiccup. I don't know who's going to be playing Astrid. I really hope they bring back the dad actors back.
I just hope that DreamWorks isn't falling into this Disney thing where they start remaking stuff in person. Can you imagine what a live-action Shrek would look like? Can you imagine?
Actually, I can't imagine that. But anyway, that is probably going to be releasing in 2025. Don't know an exact release date, but it should be coming up. Now, going over to our lovely Star Wars, we have Mandalorian. Yes. Next season's coming up.
Mandalorian jump-started everything in Star Wars, and it's good to see it. And, you know, people are really liking Pedro Pascal right now.
I love Pedro Pascal
Pedro Pascal is really killing it on everything today. So everything recently. So I'm sure this Mandalorian Season 3 will be no exception.
Oh, exactly, and it will. Anyway, on to our next thing. We have the Joker, the new Joker movie, Joker 2. We got a nice promo footage.
Folie à deux.
Yeah, Folie à deux, which is Joker Folie à deux.
Madness for two.
Yes.
I believe that's what the translation is.
But it has Joaquin Phoenix is coming back as the Joker, and we have a lovely Lady Gaga coming in as Harley Quinn.
I'm excited for that. And it's going to be a musical, too, apparently.
Yes, and it's going to be great, I feel like.
I think, and it's a part of, like, the new DC order where they're doing, like, this Elseworlds thing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an Elseworld. It's not going to pertain to the main DCEU or whatever
they're doing. Yeah, just like I know the Batman is, and this is not going to be touched by that. But I believe it's going to be coming out in May 26th of this year, so definitely going to check that one out.
And if it's anything like the first one, it's going to be amazing.
Now, we have the very popular show on Netflix, the show You, is coming back. Season 4 just dropped. It's now going to be in 2 parts.
Really?
So part 1 just dropped on February 9th, and it's going to be 5 episodes, and then there's going to be another 5 episodes coming out March 9th. So you're going to be waiting a whole month to see how this whole season shapes out. So, and if you are do not know what You is, it's like the stalker kind of show, stalker serial killer kind of show. That it's also like a rom-com.
Yep.
Yes, but anyway, coming up after the break, we're going to see what our Grammys winners and losers were, and we're going to see at the end of the.
Let's see. Women's basketball. Found my heart out there in the open. Trees make you feel smaller. Can't help but get lost again. If I need a break, know where I'm going. Where the water's flowing, I'd rather be floating. If it's something that can count on to be free.
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. And last Sunday, we actually had a major awards show because we're getting into award show ceremony. Was actually the Grammys.
Yes.
Yes.
Big, really big. Some controversy around it, and some big wins, some big losses. Some of the big wins were Harry Styles. He came in with 2 awards. He got won Best Album of the Year, and he also got Best Vocal Album of the Year.
And he's also killing it in the acting world too, with stuff like "Don't Worry, Darling."
Yes, exactly.
He's just an overall all-around guy, and raking in the wins, basically.
Now, Lizzo also won one. She won one for the best record of the year, not just album, but record of the year.
And then Adele, another popular artist, also won Best Solo.
Yeah, Best Solo Performance, which I thought was pretty good. And of course, can't forget about Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, can't forget about Kendrick.
He got two awards for Rap Album of the Year and also Best Rap Performance.
And looking at what he was up against, it's definitely well-deserved after, it's a bit of a tough battle in terms of that.
Oh, yeah. And also can't forget about Queen Bee. Beyonce, she won for Best Dance/Electronic. I don't know about that, but that's what's up with there. On to the Grammy losses. Obviously, I would love to see some other people in there. I know the Song of the Year, which I have never heard of. It was a really weird song. I don't even remember the title of it. That's how I just completely forgot about it. But I know there was a bunch of people who thought Harry Styles should have won more awards for his, this and that and the other.
Hey, he got 2 awards. He got what he came for. Honestly, I'd be impressed no matter what, because the world of music is so changing right now. There's a lot of stuff going on, so it's good to see that these people are still getting recognitions. I will say, though, a few of the performances that were tuned into, I don't think did the greatest job.
Okay, I got you.
Sam Smith's in particular, I wasn't a fan of, but that may just be a personal thing, his Unholy. But other than that, it was an overall consistent award show that you can come to expect each year and count on to provide some entertainment.
All right. Now, let's see what is happening in all the Grammys and more coming up right here.
All right, so I'm here with Steve, and so this year, controversial take, Song of the Year was won by Bonnie Raitt. Who would you have had for Song of the Year?
Bonnie Raitt's good. Who was up for it?
A lot of newer artists like Harry Styles, Kendrick Lamar, people like that.
He dresses weird.
Yeah, he
pulled it off though. But yeah, I like Bonnie Raitt. I like Bonnie Raitt. I probably would pick her.
Pick her for Song of the Year. So you are the first person I've seen that, but it's a good take. Okay, now on to more musical side here. How do you feel about a re-recording of Into the Woods winning awards?
I thought it was pretty surprising, considering it was up against 6 and the Michael Jackson musical. I thought both those are,
it's MJ, it's the king.
Yes. I was kind of shocked because it's just a re-recording, and even though the musical is great, 6 is like a national phenomenon right now, so I'm shocked that it didn't win.
A lot of people were shocked by a lot of things at Grammy. So now we're moving on to, say, Album of the Year. What would you say your Album of the Year was? Give me any of you.
Dangerous by Morgan Wallen.
I've listened to some Morgan Wallen myself. I can't lie, not a fan.
No!
Anyone else here?
Voyage by Emma.
I heard a lot about them at the Grammys. Yeah, they were nominated for a few things. Eddie, for you?
Like that released this year, or just generally?
Just generally, or released this year, to be honest.
The power of video editing. I gotta check. This released about 2 years ago now, but Fortitude by Gojira.
By who?
Gojira. G-O-J-I-R-A.
Never heard of it. Is it like a... I don't know. Is it like a band, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they're metal.
Obvious. All right, so surprisingly, not surprisingly, not a lot of people watch the Grammys. So now we're here. Why didn't you watch the Grammys? What's up with them?
Yeah, I would say I'm looking for more of a public opinion rather than an academy or, people who are in the music industry. I'd rather it be kind of fan-picked or some kind of democratization of it. Would much rather hear what the public has to say rather than some suits, to be honest.
Very good answer. Thank you.
I want to thank our own Casey Irvine for that. Anyway, coming up after we see what else is happening in the world of movies and even more here on campus.
And after the break, we see how Nate and I did in VR, so stay tuned on RMU Backstage.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today, we face an unprecedented crisis. Tens of millions of refugees have been forced from their homes. But you can make a difference. Turn disruption and despair to hope and opportunity. Even small amounts make a big difference. Provide shelter, support, or jobs in your community. The more we understand, the greater sense of belonging we create. Act now. Visit supportcrisisrelief.org.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. As I said before, we got some campus news going on, and one of those being RMU Theater is going to be doing You're in Town. It's going to be performed next week. It's going to be really good.
Yep.
Are you going to see it?
Of course I'm going to go see it. I'm going to go and support all the people doing and being a part of that. And really, it's going to be a good show. I mean, the topic is fun. I think it's going to be a good comedic show. And really, overall, that's going to be great. So please be sure to pop out to that next week, 7:30 on February 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 2 p.m. on February 26th. And the tickets for the performance can be purchased at rmu.edu/theater.
Now, we're going to something that I know you really want to talk about.
Yes, I am very...
Nintendo Direct. What's going on?
Nintendo Direct is like once or twice a year. Nintendo releases their Direct, and this year it was amazing. I mean, first off, we got so much good news. We got Mario Kart 8's third deluxe, fourth booster course, and Birdo was revealed for that. We got the definitive edition of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. We got more reveals for Breath of the Wild sequel, Tears of the Kingdom, which unfortunately will be $70. But
wow,
honestly,
$70?
Yes, we got some more Pikmin 4 information, a lot of stuff coming from Nintendo in 2023. And really, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with the rest of this. But Tears of the Kingdom, definitely something to look out for as a potential game of the year in the future.
Gotcha. Now, which one are you really excited for?
What do you think? Tears of the Kingdom. The new Kirby game does look good, though. Like the remaster, I'm a big fan of Return to Dreamland. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Breath of the Wild.
Anyway, going to some very childhood traumatic things. We have, yes,
traumatic.
Barney is getting a new look.
Yes, because they apparently said that his eyes looked too dead or something like that.
He was too scary, and I quote.
Yes. Look at those eyes. They're dead.
But his new redesign is reanimated. Get rid of the Muppet costume. Get rid of the mascot. Get rid of the puppets. We have a new animated Barney.
Yes, and honestly, I feel like part of the Barney's charm was being low-key kind of creepy.
Yeah, kind of creepy, kind of scary.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you've got a friend in me.
Yeah, that's Toy Story.
Yes,
I don't know if that's Barney, but look at him. He's just a nice purple dinosaur. Why did you have to go and tunify him?
But I know the redesign is it's weird. It's kind of like if Baby Shark was animated, but it's anything for another cash grab and a reboot.
Yep. And speaking of cash grabs and reboots, Winnie the Pooh recently went into public domain for those who don't know, and so Winnie the Pooh: Blood and Honey was actually just released recently.
Yes, it was.
Which is like a slasher film with Winnie the Pooh as the bad guy. You know what? I'm hearing it is a lot better than it has any right to be.
Oh yeah, I know it just came out just yesterday in select theaters. But it's a horror movie that is all about the Winnie the Pooh characters, and there's a whole bunch of lore behind that.
That's a quick turnaround. I'm honestly going to be excited. Between this and Cocaine Bear that's coming out next week,
yes,
it seems like February is the month for murdering bears.
Now, another movie that also was released was the new Little Mermaid movie.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Little Mermaid movie, live action. It has a African-American Little Mermaid, which I think is going to be a good thing for today's world. Also, you have Melissa McCarthy as Ursula.
Yes, I did see that. That casting choice does interest me.
Now, are they going to make that a comedic role, or is she going to be serious?
I don't know. I mean, Ursula in the original film played a very integral role in terms of the themes and stuff like that. She was comedic, but she was also threatening. So really, overall, I think that it's going to be a fun dive into. Get it because they're underwater.
Yeah, dive,
into Disney's live action. Hopefully it comes out better than a lot of the other live actions.
Yes, yes. Now, coming up after the break here, we're going to be doing a great VR package. So stay right here on RMU Backstage.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. A few days ago, Nate and I played VR, so here it is.
Hey, hello. We're going to be playing some VR now. You ready, Aaron?
Yep. Well, you better be ready.
Yes, I'm going to hope I'm going to be ready. We're going to be playing some Beat Saber, lovely game on the Quest 2 by our lovely AMC program here at RMU. And we're going to be playing some non-copywritten sounds because they're free right now, but if you tune in next time, we might be playing some featured artists. Anyway, I think I'm ready to get started.
You're going to go into the zone?
I'm going to go into the zone. I'm going to go into the metaverse. Okay, and we compete against each other again?
Yeah.
All right. It said, come on me mateys.
What did it say?
Come on me mateys. This is like pirate rock right here. Pirate rock dubstep. I smacked myself that time.
Hey, so long as it ain't me.
I'm glad it was not you.
It ain't me. It ain't me. Okay, I like the little.
Ah, no.
See a wide variety of weapon movement and Kingston movement.
Good, I'm getting into it.
It seems like it's slowing down. I think this is like the calm before the storm. You know, the pirate ship is just drifting through the Atlantic Ocean before it is struck by Captain Jack Sparrow himself.
Johnny Depp himself?
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Oh, Jesus, that's a block.
Now the ship's attacking, being attacked, pillaging.
Oh, no! Oh, okay, get the guitar going.
Gotta love that. Feels like a nice and steady progression through the song. Wow. Kingston's doing so good that the screen just froze. Feels like we're coming to a climactic end here. You know, another pirate show, One Piece. Maybe Nate Kingston will be the one to find the One Piece.
The One Piece is real?
The One Piece is real, people. You just gotta know where to look.
219.045.
Similar to the greatest treasure.
That was a great one. I got an S score, and not a double S, but an S. But I think you might.
219.045. Remember that
219.045.
Yeah.
Here you are, Aaron.
Thank you.
Give you that first.
Hey, before we do this, I have to do something really quickly.
Yes, of course. The jacket is coming off. The jacket is coming off, guys.
If you don't mind.
Here, I'll take that for you, sir.
Thank you.
There is your right hand.
This is how you know stuff just got real. Yeah, this is my right hand.
That is correct. That is your right hand.
Turns out I don't know my right from my left.
I don't think you do, Aaron. Hey, make sure it's tight. There you go.
Yep, nice and tight. Like
There's your left. And we're going to get right into it, Aaron. Are you ready?
Oh, more ready than I have ever been in my entire life.
I apologize if it's sweaty. I apologize.
Oh, geez, yeah, that is.
It was getting intense. I'll just say that. This song is longer than I thought, but it's very fun.
Okay, Rum and Boss.
Rum and Boss.
Bass.
Rum and Bass, I should say.
B-A-S spells boss.
All right, let's go, Aaron. See if you can take it on. 219. This one's very fun. I will say that.
I already got an itch in my eye, so that's not fun.
If you want, you can pause.
Nope. A true pirate goes through the pain.
Oh yeah, well you have an eye patch, right?
Yep.
Okay, Aaron. Come on, you scallywag. Very pirate themed this one is. As you can see, I'm very sweaty. I apologize, Aaron. See, you got this, Aaron. Come on. You got this. You got this. No one should beat me, but you got this. Oh, okay. He's getting into it. Get some Puss in Boots vibes, or some Antonio Banderas Zorro moment. All right, Aaron.
You know how big of a Puss in Boots fan I am.
Oh yeah,
I
Puss
got
in Boots.
this.
Now, just Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, or the original Puss in Boots?
Both.
Both.
But Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is better.
That's what I've heard. I still need to see it. There you go, man. There you go. Dodge the walls. Dodge the walls. You got this.
You know what makes me mad, Nate?
Yes.
So, Res Life is holding Siblings Weekend.
Yeah.
And I thought they were going to do Puss in Boots for the movie, but no, they're doing Minions: Rise of Gru instead. And that makes me the most upset.
I mean,
I have been all week.
The movie slapped harder than it should have been. That movie was better than it should have been. I will say that. Okay, Aaron. Okay.
But it's not Puss in Boots good.
Yes, it was not Puss in Boots good.
I swear to God, there's no way we go an episode of this show without mentioning Puss in Boots.
The Last Wish.
At least once. Whoa.
Oh yeah, there you go, Aaron. Duck down.
Hit the deck.
Hit the deck.
Bum 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 bum.
Hopefully not the poop deck.
Bum 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 bum.
I'm gonna stand over here before I get hit.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay, Aaron. Yes. There you go. Get a double there. Get a double there. Dodge the wall. Dodge the wall.
Dang it.
Oh, we got a miss there. It's okay. It's okay. He's still coming back. Coming back. It's still anyone's game. Oh, wow. You're doing so well. You froze as well. But we're back. There you go, Aaron. Yes.
You got to move the whole body.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing. I was jumping around. Up on the toes. There's some Michael Jackson action there. Love the dancing. I love the dancing, Aaron.
Might as well embrace it, right?
Oh, yeah, you got to. That's what I was trying to do. Are we coming to an end?
Did I not beat you? Did I not beat you?
I think it was close. Let's see how close it was, Aaron.
You missed more than me, and I still didn't beat you.
I beat you by 8,000.
How? I missed what?
It's okay, buddy.
You missed more than me. What sense does that make?
I don't know.
This has been us on RMU Backstage playing VR.